Alrighty. Here we go. Hopefully the desktop audio isn't too loud. Doesn't seem like it is. Alright. Trade one, no trade one yet. Welcome to the stream. All 7,000 of you in here right now. Alright. Let's get cracking. Let's get to business here. Let's figure out what's going on. And let's see what we can decipher for the ADP. See what's going on. Alright, so first off, let's see what ADP is. Automatic data processing. They're forecasting 425,000. And that looks like a low forecast based off the last 5 forecasts that we do have here on the screen. Okay, so right, it's the pre-data essentially for the real non-farm, right? So interesting. And what is the non-farm gonna be for now? 490. Okay, so that's a conservative number. So that could boost gold up. All right. So I am inclined to think that it's going to be buys today, but again, you can't. That was really loud. You can't. Is my mic too loud? I don't know if it's too loud. It looks like on the thing it's a little bit too loud. Anyways. So let's just see what happened yesterday. I'm gonna take off all my drawings for a sec here. Okay, so yesterday we created a new resistance here. The day ended up at 1760 approximately at the close. I actually did, of course, after I turned the stream off, I caught one more buy up, and because I had 3 losses on the stream. But I did catch that 4th trade finally, and it ended up being a win here. This 4-hour flipping is what I caught. So that was pretty cool. So let's take a look at that really quick and see how it happened. So exhaustion here during 8 o'clock. We couldn't get that. Then came down here. Exhaustion here at this 4-hour zone. So I guess we leave the zones back on now. All right. Take these 2 off. Well, actually, those 2 are important for what happened. Okay. So then going down to a lower time frame, we can just see here 1, 2 candle, 3 candle, rejecting this 4-hour zone that I've had. Like I said, this has been a strong 4-hour zone, right? So I mean, it's not exact. Looks like as of today, it's kind of been a little bit moved, but it's been respected because look how this 4-hour just ripped right back in. So this is still respected. It's still a good zone, so I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, let's go down to the 15 real quick. I do want to kind of do live analysis, but I just want to show what happened yesterday. So engulfing here, and then another rejection here, and I got in at 11 o'clock actually. 11:10 is when I got in. So if we break it down really low to the 5, saw like a double bottom here. And this candle kind of indicated to me, okay, it looks like we're going up. But I wasn't sure yet because, of course, then we have this resistance right here. So there's no point to take a buy, and 20 pips, so you have to risk quite a bit too. So, but after this 11 o'clock open, seeing the rejection, then seeing the close, I'm like, all right, let's get in. So I got in, I think at like 50, just around 53. Knowing that this is here, but anticipating the volume, or it's already tapped twice down here. So it's got its orders, and now we should just have a smooth move up, and we did. So I closed like partials here, because of course then we have this right here and this right here. So there could have been some rejection. Wasn't 100% sure yet. And then we close the rest like somewhere in here. So yeah, and that was like our second target, 1760, because as you can see, it's been a spot of contention the last couple times in there. So all right, let's see what happened today. And where is gold going now? Opening with no wick. I don't love it. I'm not trying to jump on that right now. So all right, so gold just opened straight down essentially. I'm gonna take these 2 zones off because now they're a little bit irrelevant to me. This 4-hour zone still valid. This one's still valid to me because this wasn't a break of the zone. This was just a you can ignore the doji and it pulled right back in, right? So and it's still in contention with this zone as well. It's respecting. So yeah, I should really change the daily zones to like a different color, but they're slightly 4-hour zones too. So anyways, let's see what we can do. Andy, man. Hey Andy, how you doing? Let's see what we can do on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so Asian just was a chill sell and just continued to go down all night. Pre-London grabbed some liquidity and created support, but then London opened and just tanked right through. A solid like 48, 50 pips or so, right? 45 pips. Okay, and then it looked like the breakout was happening from under this zone, but then 5 o'clock came right back in, and then we just have been flying upwards. So it is kind of looking though like we're getting squished. We're getting equal low, kind of an equal high to here, and then like a higher low here, but like then a lower low or a lower high here from this. And like this is kind of a new low from here. It is. So yeah, I guess it could be sells if we, but then on the daily, like is this structure here a lower high from here? It's probably the 78 retrace. Yeah, it's a bit tough because I think it's trying to transition out of this little downtrend. I'm not sure if it'll roll over to here right now. Weekly is just kind of having a struggle here. Same with the monthly. I mean, month just started. Itchy, yeah. Put some cream on that, buddy. How is my voice in relation to the music? Volume-wise. So, I guess what I'm looking for here, I'm going to let ADP go first. Let it play its hand. So there's probably no trade until about at least 8:30. Not allowed to take a trade till at least 8:30. After it plays its hand and shows what's going on. Because right now, we did kind of break out of this downtrend from all night. So if it gets down here again, I'd be more inclined to buy. Yeah, it might even be better to wait for the 4-hour to close. I can see it dropping. I don't know. I could see this. Then again, it could just, you know, do anything. It's gold. But yeah, I think it's best not to take anything at least till 8:30 at the bare minimum. The move might not be till 8:45. It might mess around. Because I'm not sure how often ADP, like this one, actually does anything crazy. Let's look at the last two real quick. We got 7 minutes. All right, so on September 1st, they forecasted 640, and we had almost half of that. All right, let's go find September 1st. Where are we? Absolutely nothing. Okay. And then August 4th, same concept, 695, and about half of that. Okay. Oh, this is the day that August 4th. Isn't that the same day that the oh shoot. Isn't that the same day as this? No, August 2nd. Oh. I think I looked at the wrong day when I did that yesterday. Anyways. Oh no, this one, right? Yeah, August 4th. Interesting. So last time they came out both on the same day. This time they're a day apart. All right, and then we'll look at June 30th just to... Yeah, there's 2 in a month. That's weird. I guess it's because whenever NFP is, it has to be 2 days prior, probably. So I can change based on the month. So 555, and then it was June 30th. Nothing too crazy. So it doesn't look like it's a crazy volume day each day that it's happened the last 3 times. Okay, so that's a good and bad sign. Good in the sense of it's not going to be crazy. We can actually maybe find a trade and not like watch it just go wild. So, all right, September 1st, right? And I'm assuming it's at 8:15 every time. So 8 o'clock. Let's get down to the 15. It's good. Okay, thanks. All right, let's see what happened here. So 8 o'clock did nothing. 8:15 opened and gave us, how many pips are we looking at? Oh, not bad actually. 36 pips. So this looks like when gold is lower volume. Because this day looks like it just, yeah, dojied, right? Look at that. Interesting. Okay, so nothing too crazy, but once it showed it was bullish, it just rode up. And so after this initial candle mini breakout, you could have just, could have done a long position, something like that. To the high at least. Yeah, 1-to-1, but it looks like it went about almost 3-to-1. That would be catching the full move. Maybe you'd see this wick here to the left. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. I have to remember that the screen is like half off right here. So yeah, that's not a bad trade. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happened last time. The previous time, sorry. To this. Let's go to the 1 hour. What was it? Okay, here we go. 1 hour, 8 o'clock. Is this 8? Yeah. 8 o'clock here. You know what? Let's go to the 1 hour on this one just to mark it off. So we can just go in the 15 back. June 30th, 8 o'clock. Okay, didn't really do much. Interesting. So this could just be quiet. But it seems like there is more volume in gold in general in the past. What are we looking at? August 4th. Okay. It looks like gold was a bit more lower volume during these days, but I mean, this actually looks pretty crazy. Okay, so last time I did this, ADP just opened straight up, 8:15, 73 pip. Yeah, that'd be tough to get in on that. And then it went total from the news open, 18:30, and that was the time that it was bad data. Yeah, that's right, because bad for the US, good for gold. Okay, but September 1st didn't do anything too crazy. It was like a 50 pip move, right? Okay. However, this time they're predicting a lot more conservative numbers. It's the lowest forecast they've had in months by like a significant amount. Last time it was this low is in the beginning of the year, when things were pretty bad, I think, with COVID. Interesting. Okay. Well, this would be a crazy move. I guess you could just know it's happening based off like the breakout earlier, pre New York here. Understanding this area is here, but it looks like, yeah, that makes sense to come up into the good old 1830s. Love 1830. Great price. For gold. Right, last one. What time is it? 8:12. Look at that. Perfect. We're at 1758, looks like, trading. Oh, no. June 30th is where the 15 cuts off. That's funny. Maybe the 30, I guess we can go look at it. That's funny. Yeah. That's hilarious. I guess it's, what, 2 months of data? 3 months? It'll show on the 15. Okay. 8 o'clock. Yeah, so it looks like it was... Remember, it was better than projected, so that's good for the dollar, bad for gold. And it looks like we don't know where 8:15 started. I'm assuming, we'll just say it's here, but yeah, a 40 pip drop, but nothing too crazy because then structure just brought it back up anyways. Interesting. So yeah, this could kind of go either way. Let's see where we are now. So it looks like it's just going for gold. Let's music down a little bit loud. But the way it's going up, I was kind of hoping it would be going down so I could buy it, but it maybe sells today. Not sure. Interesting. Yeah, so all I can really see here, let's go to the 15 for a sec. Okay. I mean, 1 hour, very bullish, right? Yeah. 1 hour is very bullish. It just opened straight up 40 pips, eh? 50 pips. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough call because there's no real structure to any of this yet. Like, we had a breakout from this trend, but like now it's in between the high of the day, which let's mark off. It's kind of tough because I don't love this zone. That's like how it kind of went a bit higher. I do like this zone a bit more, which is kind of like where the daily opened. So I'm gonna use this zone. The zone we had yesterday, and count this as oh, here's the news, there's the sell. Yeah, something like that. I don't really think this like broke out, came back down and under anyways. Let's see what happened. Okay, better than expected by 130 40k. Suspicious. I mean, the only good data we looked at, it did end up going down, but structure pulled it back up, which I can see kind of happening here. That's what would be ideal. If it can come down to here, create some support or something, I'd be looking to rebuy it. Yeah, I may just even need to see the hour end because yeah, this is looking a little nasty now. Other than that, I'm not really seeing any other zones we could mark off. Yeah, let's see how structure holds here. If it's gonna hold, or is gold gonna come down? But yeah, I didn't expect anything too crazy to happen here, and it looks like it isn't. Right. Yeah, so that's not bad. A good old 5-minute drop of 36 pips. Yeah, it's trying to, but I don't think it's going to. May not even break this structure here. Oh, excuse me. But you gotta wait. I think I'll wait for this 15 to close for sure. It may rip up into here. We'll see. Looks like that's what's gonna do, man. Now, if this flips, is it just getting a wick and then it'll actually continue down? Who knows? I think it's best to wait for this 30 to close. So we'll wait 12 minutes. Let's see what the Chinese are saying today. What do they think about that data? Oh, we should take a look at UJ, see if it's ripping. UJ, going hard. Yeah, I think structure will prevail here. I think structure will prevail. Man, I love this type of music. Like synthwave from the 80s. I think they use like 80s songs and then put like some stuff over it. I don't actually know. Oh, I'm not sure about this, but I like it without the singing. But yeah, UJ's trying to go bullish, I guess. But yeah, not too convinced on that. Gold. How we doing? How we doing, Goldie? A good old messing around, eh? Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait for the 30 to close, and I want to see if. Is there a way to make like the borders, the wicks and the borders a bit thicker? Oh, wick. No, just opacity on it. Borders. Well, that's annoying. What would it look like if you did? Ooh, that's ugly. Ooh, ugly. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think that looks a little bit better, a little bit darker, easier to see potentially. Anyways, should be a bit better. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, here it goes. No, yeah, I can't deal with that actually. What's gradient? Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's got to be this gray. This gray's a bit nicer. And then we got to do... yeah. Let's go back to the original. So yeah, like I said, is that just grabbing the wick now, and now it's gonna roll over, or are we breaking up and above here? That is the question. It looks like we're breaking up. 822. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Potentially could be selling from here with some rejection. Yeah, we'll see. Nothing there though right now. Oh. Whoa. He's trying. He's going. Yeah, nothing really. Yeah, interesting. They say they increased jobs. 168,000. Very interesting. I don't know if this breakout is real though. Maybe I'll eat my words. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit tough. Yeah, I could see it still tumbling from here. Like, the jobs were good data. Depends on this 5 close, I guess. And the next one, really. Like, I don't trust this grab right here. Companies hired at a brisk pace in September despite fears about COVID and the economy, ADP says. Yeah, see? Yeah, so they estimated 425,000. Interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I trust this move. We'll have to see how this 15 closes because, yeah, I can see this 5 just absolutely tanking the last 5 minutes of this half an hour here. But, you know, we are on a bullish move here, just from a structure, not data standpoint. We have created a nice move, a drive up. So it would make sense to see a drive down before if we do continue up, or a drive higher and then a bigger drop. That's what I would be looking for. So it's either something like this. Stay in drawing mode, and then we get a push down, or kind of like from where we are right now, it creates a push down, creates support, and then we get a push up. Those would be the 2 scenarios that I'd be looking for. And one last scenario would be a push up, a close, like, and then a new high, a high made, and then we make some support somewhere in here, and then we continue and actually go for the high here. So there's a couple things that could be done here. Unless this 5 is just going. It could. Right, 15 did retest. We could see a push into the 1760s here now. Okay, here we go. We're moving. Yeah, so bad data for gold, yet it's still going up. Ironic, isn't it? Again, I still don't fully trust it, but yeah. But again, so what I see here is 1, 2, 3, now 4 rejections off of this 1750 area. And that's on the daily, right? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 days in a row now. It's really not like this level. So I think the only way we're going, I do think like 1780 is still a very plausible target at some point this day / week. Thursday ending up in here, and then Friday tanking on NFP, right? Because if the data is good for NFP, it'll definitely tank gold because, yeah, so they expected 490 And they expected 425 today, and they already dropped 568 today. That's definitely something to think about, right? You know, I definitely can see us getting to 1780 by the end of tomorrow, and setting up for Friday to absolutely drop right through, potentially back down to 1750 or 1730. So in a way, I am bullish just because I'm looking for the whole weekly outlook and potentially, you know, just seeing a bit of a bigger push into here to this EMA. It does like to go back to the EMA after a big drop. So those things all back, you know, together and whatnot is kind of what makes my bias bullish regardless of the data today. And this is just a play, you know. It's a play by the big boys to drive price up. They want this to sell. That's what I think. Again, I am open to sell though. If there is a selling opportunity, I'll definitely take a sell. But I really do think that we're now just have been bouncing between these two zones. So once it can break one of these, it's definitely like, if it breaks this, it's boom, dropping 200 pips. I bet it's gonna clean mirror this. And if it can break above here, again, like we do have 1774, 1775 here, but I don't see that as much contention. I think it's a straight move, 150 pips straight up into here as well. So that's kind of what I have in my mind. All right, the 30-minute ended. Very bullish. 5 bullish. 15 bullish. Is there any more news? I don't think so. Okay. Nothing till crude oils. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe if we can get a retest on the 31st, it kind of just went up. But it moved back down to here, maybe 1756 or so, and then we can continue up on the trend. We'll see. Let's see how this 15 ends. Yeah, I don't think I want to do anything until this 15 ends because I don't know if it's going to be breaking up right here. And that's way too big of a stop to try to even do anything. And we're so high up in price, right? So I'm not seeing anything just yet. Anyways, but yeah, what are the Chinese doing? So JPY is very strong. AUD kind of strong. Euro weak. US dollar weak. NZD weak. Interesting. Let's see where UJ. Yeah, I think it's going to continue down. GJ not doing much. What was really weak? Euro? Oh, Euro just died all night, eh? Yeah. Interesting. Where's this guy been? This used to be one of my favorite pairs of trade. Wow. Rangy. AUD, how we doing? Absolutely nothing. I wanted to see, what was the other correlation I wanted to see? GA, okay. Interesting. Oh. Still going? How are we going? Boys. $17.58.64. We're at the daily high, the open. We'll be looking at a 12 pip stop. Yeah. Doing it on its own wick is kind of dangerous, but something like that. 3 to 1, 9 pip stop. Yeah. I don't know. Problem is price is a bit high right now. But again, I do have in mind that we're going to continue through this. But yeah, we are receiving. We are entering this kind of 4-hour zone block here, which I'm not sure we are totally breaking through this. Yeah, I think it's best to hold and wait, because we do have a lot of resistance here that it still has to pass through. And that's where it gets a bit messy. It can get a little bit messy here. So it may drive into 61 or so. It can flip at any time and they'll drive the price down. Massive range, yeah. Yeah, I think the only move was this retest and push up, but that's hard to say when the news came out. But after this close here, I kind of thought it would continue up, but it's a bit of a riskier play to do that. Like after these 1 minutes, or even after this one, you could enter here. I was thinking when I saw it like right here, like, oh, buy that, but it's too risky. Hard to say. I mean, it may just bullet through this is the thing, but like the 4-hour just, it's so big already. I mean, it's gold. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. I don't love 130 pip 4-hour to continue through. If anything, it'll end somewhere in the middle here. And then the next one, we get the retest down, and then we drive up. That would be more ideal. And as I am speaking, gold got its 1760 tap on the very daily open. Created, I think, a slightly bigger wick this time. Yeah, so, you know, knowing that we are still kind of bearish. So if this 30 actually ends bearish, we could see a sell-off. That could be our play today. Even the 15, I may take it if it because that would indicate the last 15 of the 4-hour to close somewhere down here, or even lower, if they don't want it to close so big. All depends on what they want, the big boys. What do the banker boys want? I need some finance bros. I'm gonna call Wall Street, give him a ring. Yeah, right now it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. Let it play its hand. But if this 15 can close with a nice rejection of the zone, I wouldn't be mad about it. And I would potentially take a sell, but yeah, that'd be anticipating that the 4-hour and the 1-hour is going to end more like down here, or even potentially flipping. Or 115, next one closes maybe back up in here, 939, kind of grab a bit more wick, and then we drive down. But we'll see. We'll see. But as of right now, nothing really here for me. GJ, it looks like it's going to continue up here, I think. Take this zone off from yesterday. See, yeah, it's kind of like it's done a little break and retest here. Broke this zone, went up, retesting it, create support. We're going to continue up. Pretty simple market structure there. Because I do know that it's... Yeah, but then again, we do have this resistance on the daily that it's kind of respected, and this kind of downtrend we're on. Yeah, tough call. It may drive up, get some more orders, and then drive down as well on the daily perspective. Just draw a couple zones here. Got that zone. that zone there, and then like I was saying, I can see this clear zone somewhere here. You can see how far back it goes, how strong this zone has been. So I wouldn't be surprised if this closes bullish, the next one closes up in here or something. The day ends a bit like a doji, yeah, a bearish doji. So nothing really on GJ for me. I mean, yeah, like if this 1 hour closes bullish up here or something, you can take it. But yeah, I don't know, what would that be? Say like a 25 pip stop for a 57. Yeah, you solid 2 to 1, potential 3 to 1 if you do full TP up to here, but I'm not convinced it would go all the way up. And UJ is just doing UJ things, so absolutely nothing. Silver, looking strong. Looking like a strong man today. Good old silver. Where did I enter a buy in? I was going to take a buy on gold, and I forgot I had my silver chart open. I took a buy on silver instead. And silver has a much bigger spread, and I was like, oh no, because it put me in like 5 pips drawdown already. I'm like, do I just close this right here, or do I wait? And it was this 5 minutes right here, 11:05, because that's when I entered my buy on gold. And but because I kind of correlated that gold's going up, what I was trying to do, you know, yeah, I ended up closing like 2 pip win once it went up to here, but I ended up going way higher. This would have been like, it ended up being like 30 bucks to here, from here to here or something, entry. It would have been like double or triple that right there. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Let's see what gold is doing here. So the 5 minute ended. Pretty strong rejection of the area. That could mean nothing though. This 5 minute could just completely eradicate. Again, we got to understand that we're in the 30-minute candle still, hasn't closed. And most importantly, a 1 hour candle that's still quite strong. And we could just see a continued drive up for the rest of the day. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Patience. Patience is the key, my friends. While I do that, or while we are patiently waiting, I do have to check something. So that works out. That works out real nice. Okay, looks like we're getting a bit of a move up here. Like I said, this 5 minutes could mean nothing. It's trying. It's trying. Yeah, I think this 15 may just end kind of junk. I don't know. We could just see a drive up. We could see a drive up. That's the thing with gold. You really never know, man. You really never know. Just gotta wait for these candles to close. Only thing we can do. But I could see a transition to sells in here, bouncing a couple times up in here. We take a sell at like 1760 and then we sell down, right? That would be a move down. Understanding that I am actually looking for buys when it gets down here. So yeah, it's a bit of a squid game, if you will. 2 minutes to the 15-minute close. And we are rocking and rolling upwards. Upwards and onwards. We're trying to. Last minute coming in. Is this the dagger? Yeah, we did create support here. Buy up. Yep, like 12 pips. That's like minor scalps. This is just like minor moves. Watch this when 1 minute's gonna end here, or it's just gonna rip up. Gonna go up to like 1762, or it's just gonna close right back down at like 1758. Right down here. I think it's gonna go, yeah, it's going. I called it. Yeah, I mean, again, this is a very strong zone, like range and zone. Like we could, if we break out, if today's a breakout day, we're going. But it's got this to break through first, and then it's kind of got this area. So it's, the risk isn't here, or the reward isn't here for the risk needed. And look at that. What did I say? What did I say? So I think now it's gonna mess around, create some wicks in here now. I don't see it. Like, see how the body's strong body, a bit of a weaker body, an even weaker body now. What is that? Yeah, only a 7 pip body compared to, you know, gold can have a 40 pip body, right? This one 30 pip body. This one 20 probably. 18-ish, 17, okay? Now we're getting smaller, so let's see here. Let's see what is gonna happen. Again, I would prefer some bearish candles closing here, and then we'll take a sell down. But it may just go through today. I'm not sure. It's a tough call, man. Putin, my friend. Putin. Article 16. What the hell is Article 16? Foreign policy, EU, Brexit stuff. Oh. They're still talking about Brexit. Northern Ireland Protocol. Interesting. It's hilarious how they're still negotiating exits. That's crazy, man. Since what, 2016? 2015? I don't even remember when it happened. 2016? 2015? When did Brexit happen? $2016, right? Yeah. Voted, yeah. They voted it, sorry. So, yeah, that's just, yeah, it's tough. Tough, man. Yeah, I mean, we're still uptrending really hard. So until we see some sort of clear rejection, at least on a 15, you know, be better on a 30, we're still bullish. So you can't take a sell until you see something that tells you to sell. And right now we gotta wait. See how, like, when it gets into a bigger, so if you look in the 5, which I enjoy doing, or the 15 even, see how when it gets to a bigger zone, a higher time frame zone, like such, sometimes it'll bounce right off, but it still had to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 candles before actually making the move out. And last night, you could see this is a myriad of candles. Probably, what, 10 in there? I don't even want to count them all. But you can see how it slows down at the zone, creates some wicks, gets some orders, and then drives out. So it's not just going to be a tap and go. It could. It could. But we may see a little bit of a drive up. So now I'm looking to, like, I'm assuming this 15 is going to close bearish. I'm looking for sells, like, anywhere in this zone here. tap in again, take a sell. You know, it may drive down, tap in again, take a sell, and then we go, right? That is something I'm looking for. You know, we're starting to slow down. Again, I want to see this on a 30, potentially. Like, even if it closes like this, let's say the next one drives in a little, closes bearish here, potentially could drive up again on the next one, and then finally drops to 930 NYSE. You know, so there's some moves here. I think within the next hour or two, that would really get the juices flowing, creative juices flowing. Again, knowing 1 hour is still very bullish, right? What is this little guy? What is this little guy doing out here? What are you doing out here, buddy? Oh, I'm still on brush, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so 1 hour still bullish, right? 4 hours still very bullish. So we have to understand that too. It's not just gonna drop, right? But we are slowing down here. And I don't think we'll be going too much higher today. At least as of right now, we could, once we create some support here and then another drive up, okay? So again, it could be something that it only goes to half the range to this support, I'm assuming. But a sell from up here could be about 45 to 60 pips somewhere to down here, right? So that's a great move for me, personally. Because if the buy happens later in the day at like 12 or 1, end of London session, then, you know, I'm not there for that, right? So... And then understanding that, yeah, on the 4 hour, it would be, you know, a wick down and then a continuation up during this 4 hour. And the next one. Oh, excuse me. A little tired. Went to bed a little bit late last night. Later than I usually do. But yeah, nothing too crazy happening. So you gotta understand, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this 5th candle drove down. Okay, so that's a lot of rejection here that can happen, you know, and it's the same concept here. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, not just wicks. Here, this zone's only a day of rejection after it broke through, retested it, and now it's driven down. So, you know, understanding both of those, right now I'm really interested in some sells somewhere like. You look at the average of all these wicks from these and here, and then now the 2 that have already been kind of created, something like that. You know, so a sell somewhere at like 1769, 1760.9 would be ideal. I'm liking this music though. Good chill vibes. Now again, we could have the last 5-minute volume. Sometimes I've seen it, where last 5 minutes just absolutely tears through the resistance. And it just drives right up into here. You know, I've seen it happen. So you gotta be aware of all the possibilities, and then you just gotta see what's actually happening and take an execution based off of that, not based off what you think could happen. So I've played out a bunch of scenarios of what could happen, but most important is to see what is happening. And there's a big difference. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Starting to create a bit of a little pattern here. But again, not convinced just yet. This is just the 5. This will be the first 15-minute closing bearish, right? After 3 pretty big pushes up on the 15. It's the same concept of like here or here. Like I had to wait for a candle and I ended up going up higher anyways, right? Or here, like it tapped, went up, and then it had to tap again before actually making the move back to this other zone. Here, it had to touch, close bullish, and it went in for one more tap, and then it went, right? Here, each time it's kind of tap gone, actually, except for this yesterday. It drove up higher before kind of starting the day and going down. So we got to be aware. We got to be aware and understand. Because this could just be grabbing a bit of a lower price in the last 5 minutes, closes up here, and then we're just continuing up potentially. So at this point, waiting for the hour to close. Because this is a 4-hour close, an hour close, a 30-minute close, a 15-minute close, 5-minute close. You know, so it's a bunch of candles closing, a bunch of people probably closing positions. You know, so. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. If the 30 can close bearish and this 15 engulfs, that's looking pretty nice. I'd love to see a drive back up into this area. And I'll take a sell, stops above. Looking at something like this. Something like this. Potentially like that. Maybe a little bit higher. Like that. Potentially something like that. So first TP is like a 5-to-1. Second TP would be a 10-to-1. Just an absolute wicked trade if we can get something in here. Anywhere in here, I would be, I'd be good with. So, oh! What did I say? Last 5 minutes always does something. Yeah, so maybe we are missing the sell-off. Yeah, there's no way to really take that. It's too risky to take that sell there. You know, and the candle hasn't closed. It could have just been grabbed. Like I said, the last 5 minutes of a 4-hour, especially this New York 4-hour, can be really dirty. Like it could be grabbing this and then just go like this up. You know. But I think we are transitioning, so we're gonna get a tap down. We're gonna move back up on the new open, and then we could get a drive down again. But again, this 4-hour is good. Looks like we're not closing yet, but it looks like it's closing within this range again, which will be, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 4-hour candles at least within the last 2 days, closing within this price range, right? So, yeah, nothing here right now for us, just yet at least. Anyways, 3 minutes. I am going to go to the washroom. Perfect timing to do so. And you know what? We'll just say 3-minute break. 3-minute break. 3-minute break, y'all. I will be back. Alrighty. How did we close? Okay, look at that. Look at that. Crazy. Okay, 4-hour close. Okay, pretty bullish. 2-hour close, quite bullish. 1 hour, still bullish. 30-minute close, pretty bullish. Or sorry, not this one, but okay. Okay, not bad. All right, let's get the camera back on. Are we live? Are we live? Hello, hello. Camera's back on. We're looking good. All right. Take off that. Okay. So the 15 closing bearish. Okay. 1 hour. See, but 1 hour could be going. That's the other thing too. We have to think about that. The 4 hour could try to break through here. You know, this 5 minute did close pretty rejection-y off of 56 level. But now coming into here, yeah. Yeah. And this 30 didn't close bearish, right? So we could just see a continuation here. Yeah, we may just see a continuation day. We may. It may just be very bullish today. And nothing's really changed here. But yeah, we could just get a close above and continue up here, so. Look at that. Anytime it gets up to here in my line, it's just a straight sell-off. Well, not sell-off, but doesn't like it. So we'll see. We'll see where we're going. Where are we going? Are we tanking? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's too just messy right here, right now. This could be doing the same play it did earlier. So what happened here is I got caught in a buy here. I ended up closing 8 pips yesterday. But this transition here and then a drop down. I can see something like that happening. But right now it's a bit iffy. it's still kind of, it's just not sure where it wants to go. It's not sure where it wants to go, man. And it's not clear where it wants to go. You know, it hasn't showed its true intention yet, because this closed bearish, but it's such a small bearish candle with a big rejection wick from down here, right? Now we've already rejected, so this is the third rejection now. Well, attempted rejection. We'll see if it can actually close under this area. So, you know, we could be transitioning. This could be the start of the transition here. So we just got to kind of be ready, be attentive, and let me just see here. Actually, I'd rather do that. What does that do? Okay. Yeah, something like that works. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, if this 5-minute close is bearish, I may be interested in a sell, maybe. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 taps here on the 5, 3 taps on the 15. Yeah, maybe wait for the 15 close bearish and then take the sell for 9, like finish down here. But then maybe they'll, yeah, that's tough, man. It's real tough. But it is, you can see, like, see how it's just slowed down up here. It's just kind of like bouncing around now. Now it's unsure where we're going, what we're doing, right? So we'll see here. Does that still look good if I do that? Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's 5 minutes looking good, but again, it's not under the EMA yet. We haven't transitioned, so because usually when we start to transition, we get a bounce. It's either a bounce on the EMA, we continue up, but like it'll get under and then it continues dropping, right? So it gets under, continues dropping here. Same concept the other way. Gets above and continues going up. Gets above, continues going up, right? But sometimes it's best to wait for that pull under and then to pull back up and then, you know, pull above, you wait for this, test. You know, it's a bit tough to get into that when it's moving that quickly. It is moving a bit slower here, so like, yeah, it just gets under and you can just kind of ride it. Or you can wait for this and then you kind of ride it. So it's where you want to enter and how much you want to risk, right? Right now, it's looking good. I'm liking it. I am liking it. But we do need to see this 5-minute close, I think. See what the 4-hour looks like? Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. This could just... We'll see here. Uh-oh. It's doing it without me. Again. No, it's alright. So this is where we now look for the pullback and get ready to take that sell somewhere in here. Potentially. Potentially. Let's see. Because right now, it would be something a bit too big for my liking. A 30 pip stop or even like a 20 pip stop. I prefer an entry a little bit like right here. So I can have a 20 pip stop above the wick. So, yeah, we may not get the entry we want. We'll see here. Yeah, so we just gotta see. I guess we'll have to just wait for this 15 to close because at this point, Yeah, because it could close back up into here, which would make it another doji or a very weak bearish candle. So I think another tap, another drive up a little bit higher, almost to 1760, and then we'll look for that sell, I think. Somewhere, just anywhere between here and here. I'd be inclined to take a sell down. I think anywhere right about here, about 17, somewhere in between 59 and 60 is where I'd be looking to take that sell. Let's go to the 15 again. Or actually, the 5 would serve me best right now. Frozen? Hello? What's going on? What are we doing? Internet? Hello? Weird. Yeah, this might push up now. Let me push up into here. Yeah, so we'll wait for this 15 to close. Let's see what happens with this 15. And then hopefully we can catch a move some point in this next 15 or potentially the next 30. Because, you know, it may be ideal to wait for this 30 to close bearish, but it may tank a little bit harder. We'll see. It may be waiting for NYSE, and they may grab orders up here for NYSE push down. But then again, my other, not concern, but theory of playing out is within this next 15 minutes, get a test and we come down to here, and then NYSE actually just grabs and goes up, right? So there's two trains of thought that could be happening. Or we just kind of dilly-dally until 9:30, and then 9:30 it's like here, and then we'd sell down. Or it gets lower for 9:30 and we buy. So there's two kind of methods to the madness here, and it looks like it might just tank right to here. Always the last few minutes. But again, we're in a transition period, so we may see a pull up into here. Yeah, so I'm looking for sells here. If we can just get a bit of a higher price, I want a bit of a better price. Yeah, nothing's really happening. Just kind of chilling. UJ doing jack all. Silver dying. UJ trying to go up. GU looks like it's just retesting the zone to continue down. EU, not much. UCAD, dying. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see here. All right, new 15 opened. Are we going to see a pull up and then a sell off? Or are we going straight down? That is the question. Again, we got to understand we are still bullish just in the last while here. So we'll see where we go. Oops. Oops. I always forget I'm on that brush. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, UJ looks like it's trying, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not convinced of anything just yet. Again, I would love to see a pullback up into this area. I want something right here so I can take that sell, which I think I may get. I just kind of hope this 15 would open up first. Drive up a little bit. Yeah, maybe we are not going to get what we want today. And that's all right. Not every day you get what you want in the markets. Sometimes the markets just do what the markets do, right? If anything, if we get a drive down first, maybe I'd be looking for a buy in here. So that could also be a possibility. Because this 15 could still get up here and close above up in here, and we could just continue the trend, right? So now, once we get up into here, we need to see some sort of rejection, so we can take something. So we'll have to see what the deal is. Again, you got to understand this could just be grabbing the 1 hour wick and a push up, but you know, we did start the hour with a wick up, so either or can happen right now. Either or.
Come with me.
So if I was to take something now, what would be the risk? Risk would be above here, 20 pips. First TP, 30 pips, so only a 1.5 risk reward. Full TP, 80 pips. Yeah, it's not there yet for me. It's not there yet for me. And then a buy would look something, let's say, you know, we're buying off of this 12 pips there, but yeah, it's not there yet. It's really not there yet. Are all short positions like that? They are. Defaults. Ooh. I don't like that.
No memory.
I like the black though, actually. That's nice. Cool. Why do these look different? I don't know. Okay, 5-minute closed. I'm gonna... Oh. I think I'll take a sell here. And we'll go... just off to 15. The wicket's created. Yeah. Is that high enough wick? Let's try it. $12 pip stop. First TP here. And then the second TP will be down. 1750 or so. Somewhere there. Where's the exact entry? $56.33. Okay. Good old 4 to 7. So yeah, we may have some issues here, but we'll take a first TP there. Partial. Like 25, 30 pips. Yeah, see if we can get a move down. Eight pips, 9 pips, 8 pips, 9 pips. Come on, baby. Let's keep this gravy train going. $11 pips, 12 pips. Here we go, here we go. Come on, give me some more. We can get another 15, 20 pips out of this before closing half. Should be able to. So yeah, I don't like this area though, because this is where it bounced up. So we may have an issue, but I think we're going to tank to here first, 53. So we're getting ready for NYSE, I think, is what's happening here. So it may just come down to here in these 53 area, and then NYSE could wick down and continue up for the day. We'll see. Oh. What just happened? 1 minute rejection? Yeah. We'll see here. Last minute of the 5, okay. As long as we're closing bearish, I'm okay with that. See a bit of a bigger push down. Only 4 pips up now. But I don't see... Yeah. I think we can get a bit of a bigger drive in. Another 20 pips is definitely possible here in this next 5. Should continue the drive in. It should continue. 1 minute has other ideas though. Yeah, this 5 closing like that, it's not ideal. Let's say that much. You know you want to fill that wick, baby. Yeah, I think we should still drop to 54. Flat, maybe 53,500. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of... Oh. What is going on? That's not good. Yeah. We're not looking too great anymore. Not looking too hot. Okay, yeah, this may be a close. Eight pips, yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to close this. At least close half. I'm gonna wait a second here. This may have just wanted to grab one last. But then it could be, yeah. 1 minute's tough to play it. Just we got 3 minutes till the 30 close. I still think it wants to go down. We're transitioning, but the problem is, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. If this 1 minute can close bearish down here, that would be ideal, and then we can continue for the last 3 minutes. Because I've done that before where I close and then the last like 2-3 minutes just absolutely demolish. You know, we want to make sure, give ourselves the best opportunity here. So that's a decent close. I just wanted to grab a bit of a wick. Now we just need to see a continued drive down here these last 2 minutes, which I think is very possible. Let's see 54. Come on, gold. Give me the 54. Give me that 54, baby. You know you want to. Just drop right into here. Right into the pocket. It's not liking me today. Maybe the last minute will give us the drop. Something's about to happen, I feel like. Oof. Yeah, we're just waiting. I'm just getting ready to close out. That's why I keep switching between the two. I'm just not sure what we're doing here. What are we doing here, gold? We're gonna drop. So 15, oof. Oof. NYSE, yeah. We may get taken out regardless by NYSE open here. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to take me out. I'll close half here. I guess I'll let this other half go. If it goes, it goes. Oh, it took me out. Yeah. Good old NYSE. Yeah, so this trade didn't work out, unfortunately. But we didn't lose too much, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so just a straight open up. Let's see where we're going with this. Oh, just going. Yeah, it slowed down here. I should have closed when it got down to here. But I did think it would continue with momentum a little bit more. So we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I still think it could be shorts here, but it's tough. Because I feel like then you'd have to go stop up here. Yeah, that's a tough call. Tough call, man. We could try it one more time here. We could try it. But that's only an 8-pip stop on the current candle. Yeah. I'd have to do the body, maybe. Because that would be the 1 hour flip. 20 pips. Not ideal. Something like there. 25 even. Yeah. Tough call. See how this 5-minute ends. Trade 1. Gold sells minus. It's like 9 pips. Well, I guess like 12 pips combined. Yeah, the hour could flip. That's the thing with NYSU. But I think we're just driving up to get the sell-off, personally. Just wanted them higher prices. Them boys wanted the higher prices. But then again, this 4 hour is very bullish, right? So there's a lot of factors to take into account. See what UJ is doing. Nothing. UJ, nothing. Okay. But then again, we could be just creating some support, right, to continue bullish. So that's the other outlook. We are not sure if it's going to break this zone or not. You know, we're really not sure. But, you know, from a structure standpoint, we are still bullish. We did get a half an hour bears close, though, which is nice. Now, is this going to break through this, or is it going to bounce and drop? That's the real question. Could just be going. Yeah, we did create support here, so yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. All right, I'll try one more sell here. This 5-minute is still pretty bullish though. Yeah, that's the tough part. Still very bullish on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, it could just be that it's gotten the wick now finally, but will we break through the zone? That's the tough part of figuring this out. Yeah, because from a higher time frame, we are still going bullish. So, you know. So, yeah. Let's try a buy here. See how this goes. Got a 16 pip stop here. Maybe just to be safe, we'll put it under here for now, 26, but we will monitor to close half a bit earlier. And that's basing off the 1 hour flipping, and we're going up to the 64 area once again. But higher time frame, I'd like to hit the daily open of yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry. Yeah, yesterday. I think we can hit up into there if we're going. We're going. You know what I'm saying? Because we should see a push up here for this 15 to continue. Then again, we have created the resistance, right? So that is something to look out for as well. Oh, bit of a pullback here. Yeah, we may need to close partial soon. I thought it would continue going with the momentum here on the 15 to close up in here. It looks like that's not the case currently. Yeah, maybe transitioning for sells, so. Yeah, I don't love that. Don't love that. Gotta see how this 5 closes, I guess. Could get a pull up. I mean, we did create some support here after push down. I don't see why it shouldn't continue up. But, again, we have to see it happen. This 1 minute could engulf. That would be nice, and we can continue up into the 60s. Again, expecting that this 30 could continue. Based off the support created. May have just got in a little bit early. We're gonna have to see how this 5 closes. Ooh. It's trying. See how this last 5 minute goes, or last minute goes. What would be ideal is a flip and push and close into the 59.60 area here this last minute. So I'd like to see. It looks like it's doing the opposite of that. Alright, I think I'm going to close partials here, or just the whole position. 15 pip loss. Yeah. So now it's just doing this back and forth range stuff. So it could be the 30 flip is really what's happening. We'll have to see now. What's going on with this YouTube video? There we go. Okay, so now I'm just thinking drive down, drive back up. 15 closed bullish, but very weak. Yeah, so anyways, I think that's it for me today, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.